Hi guys, let's look at the homework questions of exercise 6G. It says the sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 99. Okay, so let the number be x, y. So the sum of a two-digit number, in this case, value of this number is equal to 10x plus y. Next, on reversing, the number becomes in the tens place and in the units place we have yx. So the new value is equal to 10y plus x. It says the sum of this number and the reverse number is 99, which means 10x plus y plus 10y plus x is given equal to 99. Let's open the bracket and add 10x plus x, that's 11x, y plus 10y, that's 11y is equal to 99. I notice 11 common on both sides. Dividing both sides by 11, we get x plus y is equal to 9. That's our first equation. Good. Let's look at the second equation which we can form. Find the number if the digits differ by 3. Now it's not given which is more, x is bigger than y or y is bigger than x. Both could be option, both is possible, which means for question let's write x minus y is equal to 3, or in fact y minus x could also be 3, a relationship not given. Let's work with x minus y is equal to 3. So when I solve this, we get x plus y is equal to 9, x minus y is equal to 3. Adding them, we get 2x is equal to 12, x is equal to 6. So put x is equal to 6 in equation 1. We get 6 plus y is equal to 9, y is equal to 3. So we have our number. Therefore, the number is 63, or it could also be 36 in case y is more than x. So we have two answers, 63 plus 36. Good, let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 4. Question number 4 says, from Delhi station, if we buy 2 tickets for station A and 3 tickets for station B. So 2 tickets for station A and 3 tickets for station B, the cost is 77. If we buy 3 tickets for A and 5 tickets for B, the cost is 124. Find the cost of each ticket. So let cost of ticket to station A be equal to rupees X, and let cost of ticket to station B be equal to rupees Y. So in first case, how many tickets of X did we buy? So of tickets of A did we buy? 2, which means cost spent on money spent on buying tickets to station A is 2x, plus money spent on buying for ticket to station B, that's 3y, and this total money was equal to 77. That's our first equation. Next, we bought 3 tickets for A, which means money spent was 3x. We bought 5 tickets for B, which means 5 times y is the money spent on buying tickets for station B, and this total cost was 124. So let's try and equate the coefficient of x. So we multiply this with 3 and we multiply this with 2. This will give us 6x. This will also give us 6x. So this is 6x plus 10y is equal to 248. Yes, 6x plus 10y is 248. The equation 1 becomes 6x plus 9y is equal to 77 into 3. That 210 plus 21, that's 231. So let's subtract. When I subtract, the sign changes. So 6x minus 6x, that's 0. 10y minus 9y, that's y. 8 minus 1, 7. 4 minus 3, 1. So that's 17. So the cost of ticket to station B is rupees 17. So put y is equal to 17. Let's say in equation 1, what we have is 2x plus 17 into 3, 51 is equal to 77, which means 2x is equal to 77 minus 51, that's 26. X is equal to 13. Therefore, cost of ticket to station A is equal to rupees 13 and cost of ticket to station B is equal to rupees 17. That's the final cost. Good. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 6. Question number 6 says 90% acid solution, which is 90% pure acid and 10% water, and 97% acid solution are mixed to obtain 21 liters of 95% acid solution. Find how many liters of each solutions are mixed. Okay, so let X liters of 90% acid solution is taken and let Y liters of 97% acid solution is taken. So what is given is that the total volume which we get is 21 liters, which means X plus Y is equal to 21. Right, so that's our first equation. X plus Y is 21. Let's look at the second equation that we can form, which would be on the basis of 95%. So we have 90% of X is taken plus 97% of Y is taken. That's the value of the acid in the solution, which is equal to 95%. So 95% of the total, which is X plus Y, which is 21. Let's read it again. 90% of X, which is the value of the acid in it, 97% of Y, that's the value of acid in it, and which is equal to 95% of 21 liters, because this is the total volume. Perfect. Let's put this in the form of a equation. 90% of X, which is 0.9x, 97%, which is 0.97y, is equal to 95 upon 100 into 21. Well, nothing can't be earned. I don't have any common factors between 100 and 21. So let's cross multiply. So this is 100 times 0.9x plus 0.97y is equal to 95 into 21. This gives me 90x plus 97y is equal to 95 into 21. That's 5, 9, 2 into 5, 10. That's 18 plus 1, 19. So this is 1995. That's our equation number 2. X plus y is equal to 21 was our equation number 1. So we've got two equations. Let's see if we can solve them simultaneously. Okay, multiply the first equation with 90. That'll help us get the coefficients of X equal. What we get is 90x plus 90y is equal to 21 into 90, which is 918. So this is 1890, and we have 90x plus 97y is equal to 1995. Subtract. What we get is 90x minus 90x gets cancelled. 97 minus 90, that's 7y with a negative sign. 1995, that's 5 minus 0, 5, 9 minus 9, 0, 9 minus 8, 1 with a negative sign, which means y is equal to 105 by 7, that's 7, 170, 35. So this is y is equal to 15. So put y is equal to 15 in equation 1 and we get x plus 15 is equal to 21, which means x is equal to 6. Let's read the question. The question says find how many liters. Therefore 6 liters of 90% solution and 15 liters of 97% solution are used. That's the final answer. 6 of the first kind, 15 of the second kind. Good. Let's move on to the next question. The next question that we do is question number 8. Mr. and Mrs. Ahuja weigh X kg and Y kg. Okay. They both take a dieting course. Mr. Ahuja loses 5 kg, which means his new weight is X minus 5 and weighs as much as his wife before the course. Mrs. Ahuja loses 4 kg. So let's write this down. This is Mr. Ahuja, this is Mrs. Ahuja, their weight, this is original weight is X, her weight is Y, and now after course, so after diet, his weight is, he loses 5, which means X minus 5, she loses 4, which means Y minus 4. So that's the basic relationship. Now let's find the equation. So Mr. Ahuja loses 5 kg and weighs as much as his wife weighed before the course, which means X minus 5 is equal to Y. That's our first equation. I can also write this as X minus Y is equal to negative 5. No, not negative 5, plus Y. I bring it here and negative 5 goes here. So X minus Y is equal to 5. That's our first equation. Let's look at the next relationship. Mrs. Ahuja loses 4 kg and weighs, which means Y minus 4 is equal to 7 by 8 of what her husband weighed before the course, which means 7 by 8 of X. Yes, 7 by 8 of X. Let's cross multiply. What we get is 8Y minus 32 is equal to 7X. Yes, 8Y minus 32 is equal to 7X. Taking X and Y on the same side, 7X minus 8Y is equal to negative 32. That's our second equation. 7x minus 8y is equal to negative 32. I have x minus y, I have 7x minus 8y. Let's multiply the first equation with 7, and what we have is 7x minus 7y is equal to 5 into 7, 35, and 7x minus 8y is equal to negative 32. Let's subtract, minus plus plus, 7x minus 7x gets cancelled, negative 7y plus 8y, which means y, 35 plus 32, that's 67. So y is 67. Put y is equal to 67 in equation 1, and we have x minus 67 is equal to 5, which means x is equal to 72. Therefore, Mr. Ahuja's original weight is equal to 72 kg and Mrs. Ahuja's original weight is equal to 67 kg. That's our final answer. Good, let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 10. It says the taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge and the charge of distance covered. So for 10 kilometer the cost is 315 and for 15 kilometer the cost is 465. So let fixed charge be rupees X and let charge of distance. So let charge for each kilometer be equal to rupees Y. Let's form our equation. So for 10 kilometers, which means fixed cost plus cost for 10 kilometers, that's given equal to 315. That's our first equation. Next is for 15 kilometer, which means fixed cost plus cost for 15 kilometer is equal to 465. We have the coefficient of x equal, so we can subtract it directly, which means x plus 15y is equal to 465, x plus 10y is equal to 315. Let's subtract, the sign changes. So x minus x 0, 15 minus 10, that's 5y, 5 minus 5 0, 6 minus 1 5, 4 minus 3 1, which means 5y is equal to 150, which means y is equal to 30. Now put y is equal to 30 in equation 1 and we get x plus 10 into 30, that 300 is equal to 315, which means x is equal to 15. Therefore, fixed cost is equal to rupees 15 and per kilometer cost is equal to rupees 30. That's our final answer. And that brings me to the last question of this exercise, which is question number 12. Okay, so let's look at this question. It says the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if the length is reduced by x and the breadth is decreased by or is increased by 9. So let's look at the different cases. So we have case 1, let length be x, breadth be y. This is our original case. Next, this time it is increased. So in this case, 1, let original length is equal to x units and let original breadth be equal to y units. So original area would be equal to xy square units. Perfect. So the area here is xy. Let's look at case 2. What happens now is if the length is reduced by 5, which means new length is x minus 5, and the breadth is increased by 3, which means the breadth is y plus 3. So what would be the area now? Area will be x minus 5 times y plus 3. Let's write it here. So new area, this is for case 2, is equal to x minus 5 times y plus 3. Let's see any relationship which is given. It says the area gets reduced by 9 units, which means new area is equal to original area minus 9. Yes, that's correct. New area is lesser than the original area by 9. Let's put in the values. New area is x minus 5 multiplied with y plus 3 is equal to original area, which is xy minus 9. Let's open the bracket and see what we get. So when I multiply, this is xy plus 3x minus 5y minus 15 is equal to xy minus 9. Xy and xy gets cancelled. So we have 3x minus 5y is equal to negative 9 plus 15, which is 6. So that's our first equation. Let's call it equation 5 because we've already taken a number 2 here. Next, if the length is increased by 3, so we have a third case now. So in the third case, this is case 3. In this case, the length is increased by 3, which means the length now is x plus 3, and breadth is increased by 2, which means the breadth is y plus 2. The new area will be x plus 3 multiplied with y plus 2. Let's see what relationship is given now. So if the length is increased by this and breadth by 2, area increases by 67. Now new area in this case, this is case 3, is equal to x plus 3 multiplied with y plus 2. Relationship given is new area is equal to original area plus 67. Right, that's correct. New area is equal to original area plus 67. Let's substitute values. So the new area is x plus 3 multiplied with y plus 2 is equal to original area xy plus 67. Let's open brackets. This is xy plus 3y plus 2x is equal plus xy plus 3y plus 2x plus 6 is equal to xy plus 67. Xy and xy gets cancelled. So our equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 67 minus 6. That's 61. So that's our equation number 6. We've called it equation number 6. So we have two equations, 3x, 5y, 2x, 3y. Let's equate the coefficient of y, which means I'll multiply fifth equation by 5. No, not 5, by 3. So this will give me negative 15y. and I'll multiply this equation by 5. This will give me plus 15y. Let's do that. What we have is 9x minus 15y is equal to 18. Yes, 3 into 3, 9x minus 15y is equal to 18, and 5 into 2, that's 10x plus 15y is equal to 61 into 5, that's 305. Yes, 305. Let's add. We get 19x is equal to 323. X is equal to 19 into 119, that's 133, which means 7. Yes, 7. So x is equal to 17. Put x is equal to 17, let's say in equation number 5, and what we get is 3 into 17, 51 minus 5y is equal to 6, which means 51 minus 6 is equal to 5y. 5y is equal to 45. Therefore, y is equal to 9. Let's read the question. Find the dimension. Therefore, length is equal to x, which is 17 units, and breadth is equal to y, which in this case is 9 units. Please note, writing units mandatory. In this case, there were no centimeter or millimeter or meter was given. Answer talked about square unit, which means we will write the unit as unit. Perfect. That brings me to an end of this video as well as the end of this chapter. Take care, be safe. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to write into me. Bye bye.